Live before you go to the bathroom?
Heck yeah.
Why?
Just take us with.
Bro, some of these scenes, bro. I wish
They're
thumbnails could be.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like that whole panel of like Jinwoo and his shadows, that shit just went way too fucking
That
hard
motherfucker
for no reason.
too raw, dog, on me. On
Like
me.
that was a great panel, like 100%.
Yeah, bro, I might have to put that motherfucker on the screensaver or some shit, because that bitch was just too tough. And then it's the way this man kneeled before Sung Jin Woo. Like, I just need to see some background on these soldiers. Like,
Before they came out of shoulders. Soldiers. Oh my god, I can't even speak. What's going on, Christian? How you doing, bro?
Christian.
I'm dead. Oh shoot. Wish
Don't
that
worry.
time with me.
I'm dead too, Buckaroo.
You can have just
Oh, he didn't even
What
have his headphones on. He didn't even hear me.
you saying, bro? Oh, you can't
He
hear me
had
either?
no, I can hear you, no problem.
oh my
He can't
god.
hear none of us. There we go.
Oh, JD? Oh, or JC?
JC.
Where's JD at?
He just put on his headphones.
Yeah, oh yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. Same.
I am dead, man. That leg day was not fun for me.
What'd you do? That perked me up real quick.
Man.
We're kind of starting, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, we
What's
ready.
going on, Arrow? What's going on, Kevin Pope? How you doing, mates? Hope you guys are
Good,
having a good
mate.
day today.
I did this dumb TikTok thing. It's some guy on TikTok. I don't know. I saw it. Whatever. So
Get
basically,
absolutely shit on, you shitter.
I was
Call
like,
of
what?
Duty.
I was like,
Sorry.
what happened? I was
Right.
like, damn, somebody getting fucked up over there. So yeah, I was. So what he did was he started off with squat bar. He was squatting. You do 100 reps. You can't rack the bar until you get done with your 100 reps. So just nothing but the bar, 100 reps, and then he went up. It doesn't really matter how much you go up, but he does that 3 times. I can't do it 3 times. I only did it once today. Like just the bar, 100 reps. Don't rack it until you're done with your 100 reps. And I was by that time I was
It
done.
sounds like a mental battle, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was. And then by the time I started doing my regular workout,
Hmm.
my legs were just with the
Oh,
pre
yeah, you
workout
do
that I was doing
yeah.
and the pump. I was like, my legs were just done, pretty much.
Yeah, when you do a 10 bar or you do 100 reps or anything, you're gonna be,
Yeah, I was.
you're gonna be pumped and gassed and whatnot. We used to do 10 by 10s
Yeah.
like during like competition like time, you know what I'm saying? Like season, I guess you could say. But yeah, I definitely ain't never tried no keep that motherfucker on your back. I'll put that bitch up for the 10 sets of 10 at like either 135 or 225. That motherfucker will fuck you up for real. But I can imagine that just the bar, like just in your mind, I just know I would be like, okay, I gotta get off from up under this bar. This motherfucker's annoying.
Yeah, like I was fine. Like 50, I was good, and then anything after 50,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I just like walking around with the bar on my back. It's like, yo, I gotta can't do this, but I made it through. This,
Gotta get out of this.
but there was
Yeah,
that's only the first set. Like this guy does like 2 more sets. It doesn't matter if you
right.
put 5 or 2.5 pounds on there. It doesn't matter what it is. Like it's mainly a mental thing. But I can't do 300 reps of anything. Just
Yeah,
consecutive.
my dumb ass would overshoot it because I'm gonna get up in there and be like, nah, I need to do. I'll see someone doing some type of weight, even though I never tried it before. I'd be like, fuck it, I
Yeah,
gotta do it.
yeah. That's definitely. Yeah. I mean, I'll get there. Now I've done
Nah,
it
nah,
once.
I probably wouldn't make it all the way through.
I'm a saying so. When I do it once, I can't go backward.
Oh hell yeah!
I felt 100 times gravity. Now I gotta go. They keep doing.
Is this man JD back?
I have no idea. I felt like he was doing some sort of like scheduling thing Was it for his videos? But I don't really know. I wasn't really paying attention. Going on Soulcraft.
What is this? Chapter 167, right?
Yep.
All right, thumbnail's almost done.
I say yeah. Could you make a thumbnail so my original thumbnail for my video like 2 chapters goes not on there? I thought about making one, but technical difficulties in my actual life have stopped me from doing it.
167. See that.
We super late.
Darn. Fuck it though. Sometimes that's how you gotta get it in, man.
Welcome to the world.
Not wrong. I was about 2 seconds from going to sleep. I was like, you know what?
I sure didn't know what she was on. Not necessarily like you specifically, but I was like, that was the first time I ever heard you just be like, I feel like I've heard you just be like, yeah, let's just double up next week. I'm
Yeah,
like, honestly,
it was the leg day. It was the leg day. I was just my legs were like just. I ain't never done it like that. So quick fight, Jen winks at the camera and Solo is done, right? What's going on, JD?
I'm making it.
Unfortunately, whoever said that might be right.
Like I was telling them, man, I ain't read the chapter till like 9:51.
9:51. You been that busy?
Yeah, I've been out of the house all day, man.
Sounds like me. I want this chapter to be something, but it's not for me. But apparently everybody else loved it. So you know what?
Yeah,
I'm on the outside. It's not hate. It was just like, I guess I wanted more. Maybe I should have just read the light novel chapter or something.
I mean, like, okay, let me ask you what you want. What did you want more of? I do want to know, there was really no background or backstory to these shadows. I would like a little bit of something like Belion just pops in and it's just number one. And don't get me wrong, it's cool or whatever, but give me at least a couple reasons why. They give me a fight, which was cool enough, but yeah, I still didn't hate the chapter. I feel like this is just as good as many other chapters that we've hyped up.
Well, you're not wrong. It's just like, I guess the toxicity of me wanting Beru to get bodied even more than he did kind of.
So you want Beru to get bodied, but not these Nation Rank Hunters?
I mean, look.
All I gotta say is, Igris would never step up to the plate like that. Shots.
Okay, Igris is not done leveling up, by the way.
It don't matter if he's
That's
done
the thing
leveling
about
up.
it.
He ain't gonna catch Beru.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't know that.
So you acting like Igris just gonna level up and Beru gonna stop?
Well, Beru is max level.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Igris is not.
Is max level.
Do what?
Wait, who's next level?
Bellion is max level.
No. I mean, the story said Beru is max level.
Was that before or after the restrictions were lifted?
Yeah, but Beru is not restricted. I mean, he's just max level. I mean, Igris is the original Shadow. That's why he got stronger.
I'm not thinking.
Anyway, Hunter Association Podcast, everybody. We're back, 167. We already started the podcast, but intros are important. It's me, JC, by the way, with the usual suspects. JD, TheOtakuFix. Going on, bro?
What it do, man? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I was like 2 seconds away with JC about going to sleep.
Yeah, 2 seconds. It was real quick.
I was right along with JC, fam.
He was in there saying he might as well push it back.
Trent Money was literally dripping sweat for the content.
I was, bro. I was at the AC. I finally got my car back today. I've been in my dad's car for the past week and a half, bro. But the AC and this shit is too loud. I'm now not working from home anymore, so I have to. If I'm gonna get it out early, I got to get it out early. Because I didn't get home till late today too, so I've been trying to figure it out. But yeah, I was sweating my ass off. What?
I'm not even sure like where. Hold on, why was it so hot where you're from? It shouldn't be hot. Is it Midwest?
Bro, yeah, I live in Missouri. Nigga, it's not hot where you live at. You live in Georgia.
I know it's
It
all
ain't
It's in the
hot
saying.
in
60s
Georgia.
right now over here.
It's up
You live
60s.
in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the 60s in Minnesota right now.
Yeah, that's because it's Minnesota.
Well, wherever you live, how hot was it?
I live in Missouri. It was fairly hot today.
If you got no humidity up there,
Oh, bro, in Missouri, that's all we got is humidity and wind chill.
I have no idea. Honestly, Georgia's like always humid, so like
I know Georgia hot as a motherfucker, but like when we get hot, we get hot. When we get cold, we get cold. Like our part of the Midwest, bro, just get like it could literally. I could be in shorts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then like the next day, it could be like, fuck, I need a jacket. You know what I'm saying?
if it wasn't 90, then I want to hear it.
Today, what was the weather like today? Hold on.
You would
It's up
even
to
know.
It was
85
80.
tomorrow.
80.
It was 80 today.
80.
Yeah.
You were
Now,
sweating.
mind you, I'm in the car, bro, with the windows up.
I understand, but it's 80.
With the heat beat, like the sun is beat. You see the sun? What
No.
you mean?
You were sweating like you were working out or something.
I'm
It's only
in
80.
jeans.
It's
Mind you, I
80.
work in the office. I'm in jeans, bro.
It's gonna
Jeans
be
in it.
85 tomorrow up here.
Jeans
So.
in
Sitting
it.
in the car with no window. The windows not. The windows is just barely cracked.
Short
Ain't no
sleeve shirt.
airflow.
You had 50.
Humid.
You in there 12 minutes.
Look. The
And
humidity say, and
you
this
were
is,
sweating. I just thought you were sweating like hard sweat. I was like, whoa, like
bro. The
I thought
humidity is 76%.
I thought it was 95 degrees out there, but it was only 80.
Niggas,
Like,
bro. The humidity is 76%. Do the math. That's probably like
come
100.
on. We had 100% humidity in Georgia all year round. I don't want to. I
Bro,
can't.
you also raised in that.
Yeah.
You born in it.
We're not used to the heat. We're used to the
You're
cold.
forced in the
No,
fire
don't
of
get me
Georgia.
wrong. I prefer heat. You know, if I was in shorts and if I was in a shirt and
You
shorts,
prefer the cold, bro,
Yeah, I
because
think you do.
No,
you
Your
can
body's
always
like,
layer up, but you can never take off your skin.
Facts.
no. I don't prefer the cold, bro. For sure.
Man,
Uh-huh.
The
I-
heat is where it's at as far as season wise. I'd rather be. So
the
that
thing is, you
you
can
say
show
you can't
off
take
those
it off.
ridiculous, those ridiculous fucking muscles you got. Jesus
I was gonna
Christ.
say I was gonna say I'd be peeling them off regardless, unless it's like super inappropriate. Like, if it's hot, man, I'm taking them motherfucker off.
I thought
But
you were going to. I was like, he about to strip on this mug. Like, he about to be. I was like, okay, this is gonna happen in this video, but it didn't. He just.
I was trying to get it in quick, bro. I was struggling, and also you're like, I don't know if you guys get like this, but I get to a point where if I'm uncomfortable in my mind,
Yeah.
then I feel like I get
Yep.
more uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
Like
much.
I feel like I like almost
Little.
gave myself a heat stroke because at one point in time I was like, yo, I was just uncomfortable reading. I was like, I gotta get done with this shit.
100%. I definitely feel that way. That's usually when my like stream is like fucking up or something. I get like start sweating. I'm like, yo, I can't fix this midstream, so I'm gonna just keep rolling with it. It's pretty much how it works. Oh yeah, Seraph, Project Webtoon. Are you playing Call of Duty right now? You still killing people?
Of course.
Of course.
If I'm not killing somebody in Call of Duty, I'm not doing anything right.
You know what? That almost sounded like wild, but it did at the same time. How much did I miss? Gully guy. What's going on, bro? Yeah, I missed nothing yet. We ain't even really started.
We're just chilling, to be honest.
Honestly, all right. I've got to start with who I don't know who this guy was. I'm not sure why he thought when there are nation levels there, when you see Jin and Wu there, when you see S ranks there, I'm not sure who this guy was who told the army to attack when he saw dragons, when he saw angels, when he saw things that were definitely stronger than he was. He told the army to attack. Who is this? Whose man is this? Who is this guy? Have we seen him before?
Man, that was probably one of Thomas Andre people, bro.
What was it? A moment of just pure. He did. He tried Thomas Andre right there. I tried to let it go. I tried to let it go. You know what? I'm trying to be a better person than I used to be.
I had to unmute myself for that one.
You know what I'm saying? I try to be a better person than I used to be. But this guy, like imagine you're in the world that you are that is soul leveling. You see a dragon. Not only is this dragon not an Uber ride, JD, because I thought at first thought it was Trent, but I remembered it was JD that said this. Not only is this dragon not an Uber ride, he is. All three of them could basically threaten the existence of humans on Earth.
Okay, so they're planet level Uber rides. So what?
Don't you? Okay. You know what?
I mean, look, hold on. You acting like you acting like there aren't levels to Ubers. Like there are levels to
Oh,
Ubers.
you talking about the Uber XL?
That's what I'm saying.
He's an Uber X. That
Uber
that's
XL.
look.
And the Uber Premium.
That's
There you go.
Hold on, what's the
There's
Uber
levels to
Premium?
Uber.
What's the Uber Premium?
I never seen that one.
Yeah.
Kaisel is the Uber Compact, and then you have
No, Kaisel is the Uber Pool.
Yeah, we can say that. We can say he's the Uber Pool. You
Okay.
know, the one where you can't afford that ride, so you like hit your
Something
ride
else in
with
the
other
group chat.
people who can't afford the ride, and then they just all pick you up at once, and you're in there like little sardines. Yeah, bro.
Okay, I would agree with you if this Uber wouldn't kill everybody except Sun Jinwoo.
He's just a premium Uber. That's all.
Yeah, but no. I mean, like, we call Kaisel an Uber because he was literally an Uber. Like these things, like if you want to compare to Kamish, like it took all these nation level hunters to kill him, and now you have three of them. They're not Uber rides at this point. They're literally freight trains. Like
Still Ubers, bro.
wow,
Just because you're a higher level Uber.
You're disrespecting dragons right now, and I don't understand.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
is that a Doja Kibi, whatever them things are in your Abby, bro? I'm just now realizing that.
A Dogabi?
Oh yeah. That's the crown is the Arthur's crown from T-Bait. You got the Dogabi, you got the stopwatch from Ranker, who lives second time, and the Dogabi is holding the coin from Hardcore, Leveling Warrior.
I like that. That's really creative.
It is. I haven't read most of those series. Go on, commit.
Right there with you.
Yeah, it's.
I read, I think 2 out of the 5, maybe.
Okay, he got 3 commissions. You're right, Gully God. 3 commissions. Angels, an assortment of 100,000. Was it 100,000 or tens of thousands? I feel like it's 100,000 soldiers now. Like, here's my thing. I thought Soul Leveling was going to incorporate the nation level hunters, all the other S rank hunters. Just give it a good old humans versus demons.
Why?
I don't know. I had faith. I had faith in the story. I was like, they're gonna give us this.
If you read it, it's like we don't need anybody else right now. Like they would literally be away.
They doubled down, tripled down. It's like, you know what? We're like, you've been punked. You had every hunter who was anybody ready to fight, and they were like, nah, what is going to give Jinwoo 100,000 soldiers? And let's call it a day.
Right. The rest of y'all, go home.
Go home.
Get some porn, sit on the telly, sit on the couch, turn on the telly, and, just watch this fight go down.
Told them to go home.
Man, go home.
You
saw even your boy from China. He was like, well, I'm no longer needed.
And he went home.
That man said, I wasn't confident enough I could do it, so I went to help.
I don't think I've ever I might not have showed it on my reaction, but I could have not have been more disgusted. I was like, bro, you had a chance to use at least the Chinese nation level. We haven't seen him do anything besides kill some ants.
And one giant.
Talk some shit.
And he killed some giants. He did kill one giant. One giant.
One giant.
Shit too.
He off-screened
kill
one
some
giant.
A-rank ants. But
He ain't about to do shit, so it ain't like we
I
already
mean,
know what
like,
number nation ranks is.
well, I mean, it depends
He can't
on.
handle belly on.
Obvious.
Hold on. Obvious?
Obvious.
I mean, like, Beru wasn't a problem for Thomas Andre, thankfully.
Belly on damn near one shot of Beru.
He actually
Damn near.
I give you that much. He probably could have killed Beru if he was trying to kill Beru in that state. But at the same time, Thomas Andre wasn't a slouch because like Beru wouldn't have done anything to him either.
Belly on. We didn't even see this man sweat.
Exactly, but I mean, same time, we don't know how strong. Okay, he's probably real strong, honestly.
He's a rank we hadn't. That was the first time we've seen that rank, right?
I don't know if Grand Marshal is technically a different ranking or if it's just like saying that he's the leader of all the shadows. I mean, we don't really know that.
Belly?
Yeah,
Bellion is the leader.
that's what I'm saying. But like the title of Grand Marshal,
Right. He's saying, what does it mean as far as is it a strength feat or a standing feat?
I want to say both.
Yeah, same. Because the only way you can take it is by being stronger than the next man. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I was saying this before the podcast. Shit, Henry, if we keeping it a buck, there's probably a whole bunch of shadows we're never really gonna get really getting on one-on-one time with.
About the new
But
shadow?
I find it hard to believe that Beru and basically everybody down is fucking with them. Well, a lot of them cats. You know what I'm saying? Them big ass dragons.
Oh no, not even close. Like when I was reading it and they showed his shadows, I was like, he don't even need any of those shadows anymore. Like you literally have dragons who are Kamish level. You're talking about Tank and Iron and Tusk. Like what are they there for? I mean, maybe greed, maybe.
Yeah, bro. It's
like they don't even.
Not only are the nation rank fodder, but now our shadow army.
Yeah,
is fodder.
the original shadow army is besides maybe Egress, who can apparently still level up. Who knows? And then Beru, but everybody else is left behind. You got Bellion and you got dragons. What else? And angels. What else do you need?
More dragons.
You're gonna need more dragons apparently, because what do we see in the end of it? Like 6 dragons.
And that was just some.
Yeah, just some of them. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them are probably stronger than Kamish. So like you have Kamish level threats
in your whole army.
Yeah, that's your entire army. Like, what do you like? If you're Sung Jin Woo, like, I don't see how he's gonna win. Maybe just a war of attrition, maybe, but at the same, I don't even know if he can win. I have to put it that way.
He'll win, bro.
I mean, of course. So actually, will he?
The more dragons he kills, the more he bolsters his army.
He has to kill him first.
So you saying Jin Woo can't take out one of those dragons, or his top ranked soldiers can't take out one of the dragons?
I'm not saying that he can or can't. Jin Woo probably could.
I could be the dragon.
I mean, Jin Woo could be the dragon, but he's probably gonna have to deal with the Dragon Monarch. So I mean that's what Jin Woo had to deal with. But his soldiers, yeah, eventually. But I mean, like, they're making it seem like no matter how strong Jin Woo gets or how strong he is, his total power is still weaker than the Dragon Monarch. Like, he literally told like everybody else, any other monarch that was there, to stand down. Like, I got this.
I think he's getting ahead of himself because now I don't know if he's factoring in double armies, or maybe even Sung Jin-woo getting his other army back. But it makes me curious because of some of those dragons that Sung Jin-woo now has in his possession, former dragons of the Dragon Monarch.
That is correct.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
has he already killed some dragons? But if he gets a clear 1v1, obviously, so the level and we know what's gonna go down. But of course, it's probably gonna be the most obviously the highest diff fight we've probably ever seen in the series. But I don't know. I don't know if he. I just find it hard to believe that somebody that doesn't have powers kind of like Sung Jin-woo is gonna be like, unless you're just like, okay, like if feat wise, yeah, he may be stronger or whatever, but like I still feel like he'll get overpowered.
So
when it comes to mana and numbers.
Well, I got a question to you and Trent.
Mm-hmm.
What if Jin mid diffs this fight, wins mid difficulty? How would y'all feel?
Number one, I'll tell you he's not going to.
Yeah.
Not even close. And that's because
I would.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I'm just saying that's because we saw the Shadow Monarch in all his glory in the past. Like he lost. Like Jinwoo wasn't even like had half the power that he has now. Shadow Monarch's already lost. He lost when he was betrayed back in the day.
Well, and we also have to look at it was like the Shadow Monarch versus every other monarch, the Shadow Monarch versus every other angel. This is strictly 1-on-1.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, Shadow Monarch versus the Beast Monarch and then the Demon Monarch.
Demon Monarch died. Is it going to be strictly 1-on-1 now?
Huh?
Is it going to be strictly 1-on-1?
That's what the Dragon Monarch said. Like, hey, nobody else interfere. But I mean, like, you have like every other. I'm gonna say, just for argument purposes, you got Igris, you got Beru, and then you got Bellion, plus plus the other army, which includes angels and dragons. So I mean, he has a lot to work with. But the Shadow Monarch, not Shadow Monarch, the Dragon Monarch has every other dragon is technically equal to a Bellion at this current moment.
Okay.
It said Jin should win mid diff.
Why?
Who said that?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying what he said.
Who said that?
Commit said Jin should win mid diff. Christian said if it's like the past fights, Jin will win with no diff. Gully said Dragon Monarch is equal level as the OG Shadow Monarch, but he will be outmatched by Jin, who can still get stronger.
How could Jin get stronger when he's it? Jamal, thank you for the caps. No. How can he get stronger when he's at when everything's unlocked? He doesn't. It's not any getting stronger. Only reason why he was getting stronger was to be able to handle the Shadow Monarch's power. That's the only reason for leveling up. There is no stronger.
Hey, bro, I'm just a messenger.
I mean, I understand. I'm just asking. I mean, like, there is no stronger than either the Dragon Monarch is stronger or the Shadow Monarch is stronger.
I mean, I've been saying like, because I remember they said the Dragon Monarch was the stronger strength wise, and then in another chapter, like a few chapters after, they said that they was like the Shadow Monarch is the strongest monarch out of all of them. So very kind of inconsistent.
I know. Yeah, I remember that. I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, as far as who is actually stronger, so it is kind of inconsistent. But we know, like, the longer the fight drags on, the Shadow Monarch is obviously the strongest one. Because he has the advantage the longer the fight drags on.
Can't disagree. But at the same time, like, okay, so we do know in the past that both sides were equal. As in, when the Shadow Monarch was his original quote unquote angel form, the fight never ended. They were basically at a stalemate, right?
Right.
So that means that the Dragon Monarch was on the other side. So I'm not sure who's stronger, or if he had. I mean, like if Ashborn had all the angels on the side and they were still not able to win, then you gotta think that the Dragon Monarch is strong enough to withstand whatever power, even if it is on the Monarch side now, that Ashborn has. Like, I'm assuming the Dragon Monarch is able to like handle whatever the Shadow Monarch can bring, which is basically bringing all of his soldiers back. Like it seems like it doesn't matter. Like it's not like his power is a secret or anything.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows he could bring back soldiers. Like it's not a secret. So if he's going in, like I'll take care
At this
of this.
point, it's
Don't
just something
worry.
they haven't. Like you said, it's not a secret. It's nothing they ain't faced before. Besides the fact that it is a different. They're not actually facing Ashbourne. You know, um, they're facing Ashbourne's people now, and now Sung Jin Woo, who can. Here's the thing: is Sung Jin Woo? Do you guys think he is still going to have any? If it is a super high diff fight, do you think he'll get any more interaction from the system since he's basically he's also topped out, right?
Yeah, he's maxed out. No restrictions. So the system is gone.
System's dead.
What did you say, Judy?
The system's dead. There is no system anymore.
Yeah, so that's what I assumed. So I don't think. I don't know, man. I just don't know how he would be that strong, the Dragon Monarch. Like, what can this man do?
I mean, well, we know in like every comic known to man that dragons are like probably just the strongest being in existence or that ever lived. So that has that going for him.
Okay, T-bait.
And every other comic or whatever with dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Also, obviously they said the only consistent thing was that the Shadow Monarch and the Dragon Monarchs were the two strongest monarchs.
Mm-hmm.
So if and obviously he has an army full of commish level and probably stronger. So we also have to look at that as well. And obviously he's the strongest, dragon. And if we look from the Beast Monarch and we look from like the Frost Monarch, most likely he'll probably be able to transform and turn into a complete dragon himself. If we're just going off of like the Beast Monarch's transformation when the Beast Monarch went full power.
Okay. So in that case, if you have a commission level threat, that even though Jinwoo wasn't a part of this and the Shadow Monarch wasn't a part of this, you had all the nation level hunters that had to be a part of this raid, this battle to kill one commish level threat, and then you have the quote unquote king of this dragon. And if you compare it to Jinwoo and his shadows, Jinwoo can handle any of the shadows without a problem. You have to so in that case, you have to say that the Dragon Monarch can handle any of his dragons with no problem. So that's what I'm scaling his power to. Like, if he can handle a commish with no problem, Jinwoo, I mean, probably currently with his full power, could probably handle all of the rulers or the nation levels with no problem. Probably. But probably not all the rulers for no problem. I don't know. I don't know.
Amen. Let's see. Christian said monarch is called the Monarch of Destruction. And then he said, "What if they are matched in strength, but then he still destroys the world?" I guess he's referring to the Dragon Monarch.
Right.
Gully said, Shadow Monarch said he was death itself. How is he going? How is the? I'm guessing he's referring to the Dragon Monarch. How is he going to beat death? And Christian replied with, "Everyone can die in this world, even Jin."
Yeah, God died literally. Like the God of the God of everything that created the monarchs, the rulers, died. So therefore, I mean, Jin can die too. Matter of fact, Jin has died.
This is true.
That's the thing about it. So nobody's safe from death, even though Shadow Monarch is death. He can still die also. But I mean, I guess we'll get it in the next couple chapters. I'm not really sure how many more chapters are gonna be.
It looks like it's wrapping up.
I mean, it's got to be wrapping up soon. I mean, they can extend the fight, but
yeah, they could extend the fight.
I'm not sure how much they would have left.
Commit said technically Jin has died twice if we keep in score.
I mean, okay, you're not wrong.
He's not wrong. Technically, Jin has died twice.
And if I'm going at it correctly, I would have to assume the Dragon Monarch has, since time keeps getting rolled back by 10 years, has faced the Shadow Monarch a few times in the past. Or so, I mean, he seems pretty confident that he can, defeat him. So I'm about to go with that.
Now, my thing is, I can't remember if they said this. Maybe I'll do. When the time gets rolled back, do they remember everything that happened? Or is it like when it rolls back, everything's like reset, even their memory?
From what I understand, I can't say if their memory is gone, but the rulers keep getting quote unquote outsmarted by the monarch. So they keep losing, or they keep finding ways to lose that's unacceptable to them. So just say all the humans get destroyed, or the earth gets destroyed, or something happens that they keep rolling back, 10 years until they found, Jinwoo in this current timeline. So Kristen said, I think the rulers and monarchs remember. So yeah, that's what I was saying. They remember what's going on, but they keep losing the chess game over and over again. But at the same time, I think the rulers are the strongest in the verse. They just get there late.
That one black person that's supposed to bring the macaroni at the barbecue shows up at the end.
Yeah, and then you be like, man, it's too late now.
Right.
Maybe next year.
Sad, bro.
I mean, that's what I feel like it is, but that's what I'm hoping that it is, because I mean, just from a storytelling standpoint, you're not gonna. This is the final boss. Jin's gonna have to have some difficulty. How much is yet to be seen, but gotta be some difficulty, right? Hopefully, let's go mid-diff this fight too, and
final battle has some high difficulty. I mean, it's the final battle, but we're gonna find out.
Solo again, of course.
Some kind of difficulty. It's just how high is the difficulty? Yeah.
Maybe that's a better question. Is it low difficulty, mid difficulty, or high difficulty? The final battle. If you had to predict it now.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna probably do the logical headcanon thing and say it's gonna be mid difficulty, bro. I'll go ahead and say it. Y'all won't.
I'm going to say it's high difficulty fight, and yes, Beru deserved everything that he got. He didn't get that much, but he deserved more. Got to bring him that back down to where he's supposed to be.
Yet he's still number 2.
Yeah, I'll take it. As long as he's number 2, that's fine. Not number 1.
Are we really going to let that slide though? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we know he's not number 2, you know?
No. What do you mean he's not number 2?
Right,
Human strength. He's not number 2. If a dragon were to say, "Yo, I want that rank,"
Yeah. Oh, I did say yes.
You know, or let's even say one of them other angel dudes.
Beru is not number 2 technically.
I feel like he's not.
Light novel readers.
If a commish level threat comes in, Beru's not taking him out by himself.
Light novel readers.
Don't put him over.
Number 2 overall, even with the commission of the Dragons.
Maybe if you're talking like communication or whatever the fuck, but I don't know. I think a lot of the rankings also do a relationship to them, to the shadows, especially all the ones that we have. Like
Beru has an inferiority complex. He does. Beru is definitely the strongest among the current shadows, but when you add the army in there, the angels, the dragons, he might be like top 30.
Damn,
top 100. Did you see how many angels there were?
Maybe top
I don't
100.
even know. I don't know if you can beat an
top 100, bro. That's crazy, fam.
You went from 1 to 100.
Damn, my nigga Igris went from 2 all the way down to 100, bro. That's cold blooded.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Did you say 2 to 100?
I'm not going to comment on that.
I think it's 1 to 100, right? Who was stronger than them?
He's talking about Igris.
Hell no. Well, go ahead.
I refuse to comment on this atrocity, this slander. I'm not doing it. Igris has been the de facto number 1 since the beginning. Loyalty means something.
It's a favoritism, right? Yeah, I was gonna say he got some emotions in his ranking.
I'm just saying.
I would too.
Y'all brought it up. Y'all put Beru down like he might be top 50, which means Igris got to drop. So I mean, if y'all want y'all mans down at like, in the 90s level, out of 100.
Igris is the other wing, sir.
Yeah, so what?
The other wing, whatever that means.
Wing, the other broken wing, yeah.
He ain't broken.
He broken enough. He ain't stronger than Beru.
We don't know that yet.
We do. Stop.
How?
It's been said already.
When?
What do you mean when?
I'm just saying, like, when Igris was fully unlocked, we
Beru,
don't.
Every shadow is now.
No, Beru was max level already.
Oh, bro.
Igris was
Beru,
not.
No.
Did it not say that?
If Beru is a commander level and he still can get to Grand Marshal level, how is that max?
He's Marshal, not Grand Marshal.
Okay, so he still has to get to Grand Marshal.
He can't get to Grand Marshal. I think Grand Marshal is just a title, honestly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, OC Holly. Thank you, Holly. Light novel reader. Can't do it.
I just call it how I see it.
Look, it is what it is. Sometimes you're just wrong. I've been wrong before. It is what it is. I'm just saying, Igris is probably stronger than what you think. And hopefully Beru realizes it.
I think he's strong just as I think. He's third strong. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that.
You're probably right, but I probably went down this hill.
No. Ain't nothing wrong, man. Nothing wrong with Igris being third strongest, bro.
Actually, he's probably not your third strongest at this point. Actually, when it comes to the Dragons, you just never know. Like,
if you got your top dogs, you got Belly and you got Beru. Then you got Igris standing behind you. Woo, that's it. That's all. I mean, Seraph even said it earlier. Billion's on the right, Beru on the left, and Igris, he was like, "What about me?" And he was like, "Don't worry, pal. You can stand right behind me. Somebody gotta, watch my ass as I walk."
I mean, like the chat says. I mean, the Ice Monarch was worried about Igris after he was unlocked. Igris was on him.
And Beru was already a catastrophe without even being unlocked.
No, Beru was max level. It wasn't an unlock there.
Let's play. Let's just stay with that then. That's what you want to believe, sir.
Beru was max level. The system had maxed Beru out.
Probably be number 4.
Beru was maxed out. Igris was not.
Okay.
But hold on. Didn't the chapter say something about I have to go back and read it. But the chapter said something about those two being around the same rank. Maybe I just headcanon that in my head. Maybe I did headcanon that one. But I felt like somewhere in the chapter it said that Beru and Igris were around the same level. Maybe I just headcanon that one. I'm going to say I headcanon that one until somebody says I didn't.
Okay.
All hail Grand Master.
Beru is not max level.
Who said that? Nah, you better. I mean, you probably did. You read a light novel?
Who, me?
No, not you. Commit.
But bro, that's why I was telling you. Once the limits got taken off, it got taken off of every shadow. Beru was max level probably before, but then once the limits got taken off, everybody can continue.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong, because I don't know that you're wrong. Commit is not a light novel reader, so you might be right, Commit, but you might be wrong at the same time. I'm just gonna say, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say, like Beru is probably still stronger than Igris. I mean, this is real. I'm just, trying to, force my agenda. It is what it is. I guess maybe we'll see, but soul leveling is a Jinwoo show, so we probably won't see.
Let's see. Dark King said Igris was restored and Beru level had risen significantly.
I feel like this is one of them things we'll never get a real answer to. We're just gonna, speculating.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
Like, what if Gohan really kept training the entire time after the Cell games? You just never know what he would have been.
I mean, but this is something we clearly know.
I mean, it's not. If it was clear, then I wouldn't be arguing this point.
You're just arguing the point to prove your own theory and to keep
you don't call.
You're trying to keep Igris hope alive.
You don't call somebody the other wing of the Shadow Monarch, and he be like,
he was the other wing until Beru arrived. See, there was no Beru when he was the wing. He was the wing with Bellion because there was no Beru. Then when Beru showed up, Igris became the broken wing. The wing that was forgotten.
The forgotten wing.
Wing that was holding on by a thread, trying not to get forgotten.
So you mean to tell me that if we had a full-powered Igris without the limiters, he would have been weaker than Beru at the beginning?
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, like, he had the limiter on him. So you mean to tell me he's weaker?
He's weaker than Beru?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weaker than Beru. What you mean?
I just don't know why you think that.
Because he's weaker than Beru now. What you mean?
I mean, I'm just not. I'm not sure, but you're probably right. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
I'll concede this because I can't really. I don't have any evidence otherwise.
Miss said, "Talk about a wasted character."
Who said that? Commit.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Kevin said they say they're ranked, bro. They say they're ranked. Hard out here, man.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I got nothing. I can't argue my point for real because the story doesn't give me anything else. So what it is.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
It do be like that. Go hunt.
Beru, healer. He can heal himself. This is true.
It's not a healing. He's a shadow. He doesn't. There's no such thing as a healing.
But I'm saying, like, if he was, if he wasn't a shadow, he could heal himself.
You don't even know what any of them were when they were not shadows.
No, but I'm saying that Beru wasn't a shadow, and him and Egress was. Let's say him and Egress wasn't shadows, and they were fighting. Beru could just heal himself during.
Look,
the battle.
I'm not gonna tell you to read the chat. Just let it go. Just let it go.
I'm just reading what they said, bro.
I'm just saying, don't read the chat. Don't do it. Don't read the chat.
Shout out to the chat, bro.
Don't read Holly's because you know what? They can't see the like. If you watch the video on YouTube, you can't see the chat. You can't see what Holly said. But just know because I'm referencing it that it might go towards my narrative. Either way, that's neither here nor there. Facts, Holly. Look, you know what?
I just know Holly's an Egress head, so.
Wow. Doesn't fit your narrative, huh?
No, I mean that's fine if y'all want to root for Egress. That is, I'm not.
I mean, it don't fit your narrative. Apparently, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not saying Egress is a bad shadow, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Egress ain't the best. We know that.
He got
just like I got Andre. A lot of people was rooting for him, and I was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's left to it,
Yeah, I mean, you got a point there.
All right. Yeah. On that note, Andre, I'm going to bed. I can't do this no more.
My bad, boys. I was eating, but yeah.
That's very
Great chapter.
Mid chapter. I'll give you that much.
Would you give rankings?
Well, for the chapter, no.
Yeah.
Nah, no.
Come on.
Not yet.
Let me hear it.
What y'all want to give it?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
I gotta give it 8 out of 10, a full point less. I can't do anything more than that.
So it's probably either sleep or re-up on the game, but
I'm gonna give it 8.5.
I mean,
come on, man. What's the chat saying?
Okay, good chapter.
What's the chat saying?
We haven't seen any rankings from the chat yet. I'm pretty sure it'll be, towards the 8s and 9s.
I mean, all I care about is the light novel reader who said I was right. That's all I care about.
No, whatever makes you sleep better.
Wait, what did he say he was right about?
It's some people like to think that Beru is stronger than Egress currently. And some people might not think that. I might be the latter, and there's some people in the chat that might say I'm right. Some people say I'm wrong. It's no big deal.
Like who is stronger than who?
There's hope alive. That's
Egress is stronger than Beru.
Oh my goodness, let's drop that.
Look, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't really care at this point.
Well, what you think, Trent?
Now you're gonna have to rewind because in my head, that's what I was thinking that JD was saying this whole time.
What?
Who were you comparing? Beru and who? Weren't you comparing Beru and Egress earlier?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the discussion, Beru and Egress.
Right, but who did you say?
Beru.
Oh, why did I think you were saying? I feel like I thought you were saying Egress, but
because that's the right answer. That's why he thought he was saying Egress.
No, that's clearly not. But come on, man, we know what that is. I mean, If he, let's say, if he had a higher rank, it would be purely because of favoritism.
It's not. I mean,
I will give you that Igris is probably the more valuable shadow to Sung Jin Woo. I'll give you that. That's I give you that. That's the truth.
it's not valuable. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, never mind. Yeah, you're right. But I would guess my only argument that I'm going to make, and then I'm going to, let it go, is the fact that he was one of the original shadows of the Shadow Monarch, which is the same thing. Like, we didn't see the Belian and the other shadows until Jinwoo had the full power of the Shadow Monarch. But they
Okay,
gave
but I'll also say
okay,
this.
go ahead.
No, I don't want to interrupt your thought. Go ahead.
So they gave him Igris, but they gave them a scaled down Igris, not a full power Igris. They gave Jinwoo an Igris that he could handle. It wasn't like Jinwoo has never had a shadow that was stronger than him. But if they would have gave him a full power Igris, he'd have been way stronger than Jinwoo. Jinwoo wouldn't be able to handle it. It was a nerfed Igris at the beginning. So yeah, you see Igris growing along with Jinwoo, getting stronger, because of the levels. But when when Igris was awakened, like fully awakened, like we don't really know which one is stronger. We just saw when Igris was fully awakened, he was given the Ice Monarch everything he could handle, which is a monarch, like a full power monarch. So I mean, we don't know who is stronger because the story hadn't given it to us yet. But
Really,
it is what it is.
I think feet wise, rank wise, I think even low key, I will say he does have Sung Jin Woo's favoritism, but I don't think it's off the wall to say Beru might ride. Maybe it's because he's been talking longer, but he might ride a little harder for Sung Jin Woo. That boy he be riding.
I'm just saying, like when Sung Jin Woo was fighting the Beast Monarch, and he decided he wanted to come back. Who cape did he come through? Like
you're right, bro. Now Beru don't have no cape, but Beru stay on go, especially when it comes to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Beru awakened the troops and was like, "Yo, what are y'all niggas doing? Our liege." You know what I'm saying? That's the only nigga to be like, "Yo, my liege, what do you need, player?"
Oh, you don't remember when Igris first talked and he was like, "Who do you think you are?" When it comes to that, like when he was talking to the Frost Monarch, like Igris came with that heat when he finally started talking. When he was fully when he was fully released and had his power back, he was like,
that nigga said, "Yeah, you were nothing to compare to the Shadow Monarch." Whatever that boy said, he was spitting.
That's what I'm saying. When he was full, when he had his full power, the full release, the unlock, it was.
Now, who's the realer one for squaring up with Belian?
I'm gonna say that Igris' position was already solidified, so he didn't have to square with Belian. Like Beru had an inferiority complex, so he was like, you know what? There's somebody. What do you mean?
Is it solidified?
Yeah, of course. He's been called one of the wings by one of the other monarchs. He said, Igris, one of the wings of the Shadow Monarch. Yeah. He was already given a name. He was already solidified. Beru was the person that the insect.
Now, was that only the reference that the Frost Monarch gave?
Well, yeah. I mean, in the story, that's the only Beru was one of the children of the insect monarch who she was trying to, low death with, so. He's like, you're my child. Like, what are you doing over there? Igris has been since day one. There was no Beru back in the day. Facts. You know what? It is what it is. This is what it is. You know what? I'm going to bed because it's 12 o'clock here. I can go on and on and not be right. So I'm fine with that. I just don't know. And I don't know if the light novel is ever going to tell me if I'm right or not. So, look, Kristen, because Kristen, I it's not that I ignore what you say. It just doesn't go with my narrative. So therefore, I just don't. I don't talk about it. If you were Holly and go with my narrative, then I would, say like, oh yeah, you know what? This makes sense. That's the only reason. Not that I didn't read it. It just doesn't go along with my narrative at the moment.
Be like that, bro.
That's just how it is. I saw it. It chose to ignore it for my argument. Anyways, that's it for us, guys. Because I'm going to bed. I'm going to turn the stream off because I can't prove my point, and I'm just going in circles. Don't forget to follow all the links down below. Everybody's channel is linked down below. Actually, hopefully, I gave this like an 8. Hopefully, I get 10 out of 10 chapter. Who knows?
The world may know.
We will never know. Peace.
Peace.